When we fail, His love remains. It was early morning as Jesus walked toward Jerusalem. The road was dusty. The air was filled with whispers, some filled with hope, others with doubt. Yet Jesus walked steadily, his eyes fixed ahead, as if he already knew how this story would end. He told his disciples to bring him a colt, one that had never been ridden. And when he sat on it, something unexpected happened. People began to gather. They removed their cloaks and laid them on the road. Others waved palm branches, shouting with joy, "Blessed is the King who comes in the name of the Lord!" The city trembled with excitement. But not everyone rejoiced. Some Pharisees stepped forward, their faces tight with disapproval. "Teacher, rebuke your disciples," they demanded. But Jesus answered calmly, "I tell you, if they keep silent, the stones will cry out." As he drew near the city, he stopped. And then he wept, not for himself, but for Jerusalem, because they did not recognize the peace that was right in front of them. Days passed. The same city that shouted, "Hosanna," would soon echo with a different cry. Inside a quiet room, Jesus sat with his disciples, the Last Supper. He took bread, broke it, and said, "This is my body given for you." Then the cup. "This is my blood poured out for you." A covenant sealed not with words, but with sacrifice. That night, under the shadow of olive trees, Jesus prayed, "Father, if you are willing, take this cup away from me." There was silence. "Yet not my will, but yours be done." His sweat fell like drops of blood. The weight of the world pressed upon him. Then came footsteps, torches, a kiss. "Shoot us!" Betrayal had arrived. Peter, who once promised loyalty, now stood in the cold night. "Do you know him?" they asked. "I don't," he replied. 3 times, and when the rooster crowed, their eyes met. Peter broke down in tears. Jesus was dragged from one trial to another. Pilate found no guilt. Herod mocked him. Still, the crowd demanded, "Crucify him!" The same voices that once praised him now condemned him. He carried his cross, step by step, until they nailed him to it. The sky grew dark. Pain filled the air. Yet from the cross Jesus spoke, "Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they are doing," even in suffering. He chose mercy, and then with his final breath, "It is finished." The curtain of the temple was torn. A centurion looked up and whispered, "Surely this man was innocent." The king had died, but the story was not over. Reflection. Palm Sunday is not just about them. It is about us, because somewhere in that crowd, we are there. We are the ones who shout Hosanna when life is good, when prayers are answered, when blessings overflow. But when the road becomes difficult, when prayers feel unanswered, when following Jesus requires sacrifice, we slowly step back. We become silent, or worse, we turn away. Jesus knew all of this. He knew he would be betrayed, denied, abandoned, yet he still walked into Jerusalem because his love was never dependent on our loyalty. The cross reveals a different kind of love, not loud, not convenient, but faithful, even in pain. So the question is simple, but heavy. When your moment comes, will you still follow? Not just in Hosanna moments, but in Crucify seasons of life. Because following Jesus is easy when he gives, but real when it costs.